Hey guys, it is Esther here once again. I am here now at Amber Gallery, here to talk with Jhoe Sey. We're here to explore his work, his journey, and get to know him a bit more. So I hope you guys enjoy this conversation. Hi, Jhoe.
Hi.
I'm so excited to be here.
Thank you.
Yeah. So my first question for you is, who is Jhoe Sey for those that don't know you?
So I'll describe Jhoe Sey as an editorial photographer with a background from fashion and fashion photography and documentaries. I love to tell stories. I love to take more portraits of people. So most of my photography is really more about people and how I connect with them. Yeah.
Nice. How did you get started in photography?
So I had a friend, he had just completed from KNUST and he wanted to work with me as a model, actually.
So you were the model?
Yeah, so I was a model.
Oh, okay. I was like, he was the model or you were the model?
But he lived very close by, so I just go there all the time to be a model, take photos.
Nice.
And I don't know, one way or the other, I just got more interested in it, and I decided to learn. And he taught me a few things, and so that's how it started.
So you didn't go to school for photography or anything?
No, I was
self-taught?
more self-taught. Yeah.
How long have you been doing it?
For about 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So 10 years ago, Jhoe Sey started taking pictures.
Yes.
Looking at that journey, what would Jhoe Sey now say to that 10 years ago kid that started taking photography?
Start now, collaborate more, and just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever think that you would make it like a full-time
I never
profession?
thought so. No, because
Yeah.
when I started, I was in uni, telecom engineering. I didn't think I was gonna take photography serious at all. Yeah,
Wow.
it just started more as a fashion thing.
Yeah.
It just later on, I actually decided, you know what, I need to do this as a career and not just fashion work.
Yeah. What was your childhood like? Were you into photography? Like, were you also into media?
No, I actually wanted to be a doctor.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm from a medical family. My grandmother was a midwife, my mom was a nurse, so everyone was like, I have to be a doctor.
Yeah.
So, and I actually wanted to be a doctor, so it was like science
Yeah.
throughout.
Very typical
Yeah.
Africans.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do
Yeah.
they think now that you're an amazing photographer, making it full time?
Luckily, I had the support. So I remember when I told my mom I wanted to be a photographer, she just asked me, are you sure that's what you wanted to do? You want to drop engineering and do photography?
Wow. Yeah.
It's like, yes. I was like, she was very supportive and
That's
they've been supporting
good.
my number one fans.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's so important. Like when you have family members that are supporting you know, it makes everything so much better. You get more encouraged to continue doing your journey.
Also because, photography is now being a bit more accepted as a career in this side of Africa.
Yeah.
On the side of the world. I mean, it's been like a kind of job where people don't really respect till now. So I was actually a bit skeptical if she was gonna really
support
me.
Yeah. So do you have a Ghanaian photographer that, is like your favorite or that is, you're inspired by?
Yes. Nana Kofi Akwa.
I don't think I know
See
him.
that? Yeah, I think he's good with storytelling. I love the way he tells the stories through photography.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah.
So what is a perfect set for you? How do you get comfortable? How do you get in your zone and your vibe?
I don't know. It could be anything. I don't really have like a model like that I work with. It depends on the mood. It depends on what I want to photograph during that particular time. So mostly for my project, I plan it. So maybe I want to do something about beauty shoots with a bit of African touch with it. I speak to some of my colleagues, stylists,
Yeah.
maybe the makeup artists, blah, blah, blah. I speak to them. I show them, maybe if I have a reference image, I just show it to them, and we come up with something different. I mean, this can work. So I can mostly take advice from all my team members, and then we put it together. We bring it together. Yeah.
What was your first ever project? Do you remember?
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah.
It was a beauty shoot. No, it was a bikini shoot.
Ah.
That I called a model called. She's called Pearl.
Oh, okay.
So we went to Labadi Beach to go and shoot that.
Nice.
And it was a struggle.
Everybody has that.
And then, oh god. Yeah.
How did you feel like when you were shooting that, and then like after, like for your first ever project? Were you proud? Like, I want to know that feeling.
I was actually very proud.
Yeah.
But I come to think of it now, there was a lot of things were not going on right, but I was still so happy filming that. I didn't even realize that I was struggling, because the lighting was bad. The wind was not helping.
Yeah.
I think at some point my camera even fell in the water.
Stop.
And it stopped working. And all I could focus on was the memory card, just to make sure I got the images that I wanted.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But then it came out right.
Yeah.
It came out good. And yeah.
And you kept going.
We kept going.
Yeah.
We kept going. Yeah.
So now, from your first ever shoot to this amazing project,
Yeah.
what have you learned, and how did you, just apply it to this? How did you get here to just shoot so well?
I think we should one thing about photography is you should always keep learning. Always try getting inspired by a lot of other things. However the inspiration comes, you need to keep doing that, and you should be very patient.
Yeah.
I think if you want to build a very good, if you want to create a very good image, you need to have a very good team.
Yeah, that's important.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you need to trust your team as well, and be very patient. You should be very patient with the process. And sometimes you'll be like, when we're in the process of getting the image, sometimes we get so impatient, thinking, it's not nice, it's not gonna work. Yeah. But then I've come to and realize that you need to just trust the team and trust the process. It's gonna work out. Yeah.
So I want to talk more about your recent project, Echoes of Heritage.
Yes.
Why Echoes of Heritage?
With this particular project, I was trying to explore how we could connect our African heritage with modern art, because our old, we as Africans, we have a lot of history.
Yes.
And it seems we are forgetting a lot of our artists, and just focus more on contemporary art, modern day art. So I was just trying to see how we could merge the two, the contemporary art and the old tribal art together, and still have a very good image where people can still be interested in. Yeah.
Yeah. So going throughout this process, did you have any challenging moments?
Yes. I think it was more about how to bring the two together. So, like some of the things I used in the images were stools and the kentes and the drums, and I'll think about how will I translate a stool into an image that would still make sense instead of it just being a stool sitting down there.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Those are the challenges of how to actually bring those, how to actually merge the two together for it to make sense.
Yeah. I love this one right here that she has the kente on her head, and like it looks like one eye is kind of covered, and the nose is like very, you could tell, and then this eye is very like bright. I love that. I love that. So, what was the creative process during this specific exhibition? Like, while you were putting it together, what was the creative process like? So,
I had to identify the things I wanted to use for the exhibition, and I wanted them to be items that actually, how should I put it? Something the tribal arts that we could relate with. So if you talk about Ghana and Ghanaian tribal arts, you could think of stools. Right. You could think of kente. You could think of the drums. These things are very significant in our Ghanaian tradition, and they all have meanings to it. Right. The stools are a sign of authority and a sign of leadership in our homes. The drums are meant to tell stories. They are used for ceremonies. The Fontaine drums are used for ceremonies. The Ethiopian drums are used to tell stories.
Right.
So all these things are there. So initially, I had to just identify them. Okay, so these are the things I want to use for the shoots.
Right.
And then now, who am I going to use? And how are we going to put them together? Yeah.
Nice.
So that was mainly the process. So I think what I did was, after I knew what things I wanted to use, I chose the stools, I chose some marks, I chose the kente and the drums, and then I spoke to a stylist. This is what I want to do.
Okay.
Not even one. I used about 3 stylists for this project. This is what I want to do, and these are the things that we are going to use. And so let's come up with the models we want to use for the shoots and how we can put it together.
Nice, nice. It's very important to have a team that understands the vision and is able to support in ways that maybe you might not see.
It's very important.
So what, did you have any transformative, I guess, was this did this project transform you in any ways?
Oh yes, even before the transformation started before I decided to do the exhibition.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was because I had gotten interested in knowing more about these tribal arts.
Right.
That is why I decided to do the exhibition. So and so I had to just do a lot of research as what the stools mean to us, what the kente actually means, instead of it be just being kente that we use
for the wedding,
for the wedding and all that. What it really means, the symbols in there, what they really mean, the drums, what they really do and what they really mean to us as Ghanaians and as Africans.
That's so crazy that you being a Ghanaian, you really had to research and understand.
Exactly.
Yeah. So actually that's why I really love this, because you're really teaching people and throughout storytelling, right?
That was one of the reasons for the exhibition, was to alert people that what, our heritage is still out there. We need to learn more about it. We know very little about these things.
Yeah.
We know we have drums,
right?
But we don't know the type of drums that we have. We don't know what the drums even do.
Yeah.
It's not only meant for ceremonies.
Right.
There are other things that other reasons. We know we have stools. They are not chairs.
Right.
They mean something.
Right. Yeah.
So the exhibition, one way it was to alert people, and that we need to learn more about ourselves.
Continue to learn. Yeah. That's amazing. Yeah. So what has been your favorite piece so far?
That would be difficult.
Pick one. I know, right? They're all so good.
I don't want to pick anyone. I don't want to pick anyone.
Can you pick 2? Can you give me 2?
Okay. I would pick the white one in the middle.
Yeah.
And the one with the stool on top of the lady's head. Because to me it signifies we've been able to carry our, what's the word for it?
Our heritage, or?
Yes, there's 2, it's a sign of authority. So when we are born into a system, we are asked to actually continue this legacy and carry whatever responsibility that we have on us as Africans on further into life. So the weight of it, the weight of the authority, the weight of the leadership, the weight of whatever it is that we are.
Right, interesting.
Which other one? I think I'll go for the black one also beside it.
The one on the left or the right?
Drums.
The drums,
Both
okay.
of them. I mean, it's all the same theme.
Yeah.
It has it's the same drum, but then 2 different ways of playing the drum.
Right.
One is playing it as a ceremonial drum, and the other one is signifying communicating to the ancestors in a way.
So this one is ceremony, or this one is ceremony?
This one is ceremony.
Ceremony, okay.
She's happy.
Yeah.
Playing it, and this one is more serious and more deep one, and more connected to her roots.
When I saw that, this one is more calm, right?
Yeah.
But this one I felt was really trying to communicate something loud. That's what it looks like to me. So I guess we interpreted it differently.
Exactly.
Art is for open to interpretation, right? That's dope. That's amazing. So looking back on your journey, right? Not even just throughout this exhibition, but your journey in the 10 years of being a photographer, what have you learned?
A lot, actually.
Yeah, give us like maybe one lesson, one thing that has kept you, in this.
I think for every photographer, everyone is inspired with different things. And if you don't take time, you end up doing everything. You want to be an editorial photographer and be a wedding photographer. At the same time, be an architectural photographer. You get me? But then, I know sometimes for the money, you need to do all that just to be able to get some money. But learn to develop your skills in develop your skills in one particular one, or something that you really inspire, or you really want to do. So if you want to focus more on fine art, then be that. Be the fine art photographer. And also collaborate a lot. You can't know and you can't learn if you don't collaborate. With other artists, collaborate, like photographers, other makeup artists, other whoever, just collaborate. Because the more you collaborate, the more you're out there, the more you learn more. Because once I work with you, I get to know how you do your work. And I get to learn something from it as well.
Speaking of collaboration, do you have a dream, collaboration?
Okay.
You don't want to spill the tea?
No, I don't want to. But
okay,
I have.
Cool. Okay, you have one. You have one. Okay, well, if you don't want to spill, that's cool. But okay, someone big. Someone big. Well, I hope that in 2025 they DM you or they email you so they can.
They will.
Yeah. Period.
They'll see me.
I love that.
Yet, but they will.
It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time because your work is dope. My next question for you is, what legacy do you want to leave when you're not here anymore? For others that are coming up, what do you want them to pick up?
Okay, so I don't want to be forgotten. If in the future, if we are talking about photography and you're referencing people, I want to be part of those people. Because of what I'm doing and how I do my works. I want to be known for it. I want the way I do my work to be used to teach other people. So basically, I don't want to be forgotten. To be forgotten.
That's beautiful. So in the future, let's say the next 5 years, where are we going to see Jhoe Sey?
Okay, so I think in the next 5 years, we're going to be collaborating more with international galleries.
Period.
More residencies. And doing a lot of projects with big organizations.
Nice. Any last words for anybody that's watching, our audience members, people that are inspired by your journey? Like, what do you want to tell the people?
I would want to say that whatever you're doing, whether photography, whatever industry that you are in, just enjoy it. And just be more passionate about it. Now, luckily, we have major school called YouTube. Just learn more.
YouTube University, period.
Learn more, get inspired more, and just enjoy your work. Every other thing will fall in place.
Amen. Well, Jhoe, this has been an amazing conversation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can you let the people know where to find you, how to connect with you, if they want to purchase your beautiful work, where they can find that?
Okay, so if you want to contact me, just text me on Instagram, Jhoe Sey, Jhoe Sey on Instagram, on Snapchat. It's the same name everywhere, actually. Or for the works from Works of Heritage, you can get them from Amber Gallery inside Kempinski Hotel. Or contact us anyway.
Period. Well, thank you so much. That was an amazing conversation.